because there's be so much going on in my head. I'm like, I'm trying not to say something. I'm trying not to say it. Y'all know I want to say it, but I'm trying not to say it. But I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it today. Woo! Shout out to Khia over on KhiaThugMrs.com and over there on what is it? Motormouth, Khia Motormouth TV. She went live Monday night and dragged. Woo, child. She was dragging, child. I was just like, oh. And I just caught it. I'm like, oh. Well, actually, I caught it last night because we was talking about it on Patreon. And so it was like, oh my God, it's so much it's so much tea. It's so much tea. I cannot not talk about this. How can I not talk about this? How can I? Hold on, let me look. Now I got to put it on the Twitter. My Twitter, for those of you who don't know, I'm over on the Twitter as well. It's ATLien, twitter.com, ATLien, ATLien. I'm live. Hold on, let me put this in. I'm live. Come on in. Come join the discussion. ... Straight from the A. Hey. Who is that? Kendrick Lamar? Okay, come through, Kendrick Lamar. That's that shit, Kendrick Lamar. You said I'm messy. Okay, I'm messy, and everybody on YouTube messy too, honey, because everybody talk about it. Why I can't talk about it too? And if you're gonna get mad, you might as well click off right now. I'm giving y'all a few minutes to go ahead, get in your feelings. I get out your feelings one way or the other, because I am gonna talk about your favorite. I do not care. It's Mr. Man Hands over here. He will always be Mr. Man Hands over here. If you feel some kind of way, who gives a crap? Look, I try to keep it clean over here. I'm PG-13. I don't be cursing because my mama watching. Hey, Mom, I know you watching, you lurking. Don't be saying that because I don't want nobody trolling you, Mama, but I know you in here. But, okay, y'all know what my history is. For those of you who don't know, my name is Michelle Brown, aka ATLien of StraightFromTheA.com. I run a website called StraightFromTheA.com. I was kind of dragged into the it's the drag Queen Supreme Court. It was the Queen Supreme Court when it was Khia and T.S. Madison. Okay, let me get that in my head. So I was kind of dragged into the drama when I started blogging about it last year, right? So I, uncovered some things that a lot of people, was mad about. Mr. Man Hands was in his feelings because, I uncovered the fact that he had applied for the trademark without Khia, blah, 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 blah. That's all last year. If you want to find out about it, you can Google it and do all that. It's on my website. Go read it on straightfromtheA.com. Now, here we are a year later. Mr. Man Hands has been in his feelings. He is constantly like, we went to court, got restraining orders. All of us had restraining orders. It was like, leave each other alone. Don't bother each other. We could talk about each other. Don't bother each other. Don't come by nobody's house. Don't do nothing. So, oh boy, as soon as the restraining order was over, he goes online, tears up the restraining order and begins dragging everybody, dragging me, dragging Khia, just going ham, posting pictures of Gary Coleman, just doing whatever. It's like, what's the problem, Mr. Man Hands? How did the victim automatically become the aggressor? You say you the victim. You say people picking on you. Everybody hates you because you trans. Everybody, dude, what is the issue? And my thing is, don't nobody hate him because he trans. People hate him because he's a vile human being. The things that he does, the things that he says, the things that he says about women. Women are always bitches and hoes and disgusting and rotten uteruses and funky pussy and whatever the case may be, and talk about he'll fight women and children and all of that jazz, whatever. So I'm just like, wow, this is like, I've never encountered such a person in my life. Let me go home and burn some sage. It is really rather demonic. Honestly and truly, it is rather demonic. So that being said, Khia moved on. Mr. Man Hands was in the background, but when I was trying to help Khia, put in axe bones of contention in people's ear. You know, he had his CEO of the Mad and Mom. Who was it? The big bird neck girl over there. I don't even know her name. But she was doing videos about me, talking about my shoe closet, talking about my super chats, talking about all kind of stuff. Then she started talking about I was stealing from Khia. Then she was sending emails and stuff to Khia, talking about I was stealing and all this. So at the end of the day, they got what they wanted. Look, Khia and her team was like, it'd be best if you not come around. And me and myself, I was like, it'd be best if I not fuck with you too. So it was a mutual decision. We gone, we done, whatever the case may be. So again, here we are a whole year later, and dude is still talking. Like, what is going on? That dude gotta talk about me every chance he get. Dude calls me his enemy. Dude is like, I'm out to get him. Dude be online talk about somebody driving past his. At the last time I was in Conyers, I was in Rockdale County Court. I am not going to Conyers. You can trust and believe I do not have no reason to go to Conyers. Now, Khia, on the other hand, she got online and she talked about it a little bit recently. And apparently, Mr. Manhands has been doing to her the same thing that he's been doing to me. Underhanded stuff, flagging channels. You remember I told you my ATLien channel was demonetized? I ain't know why. Some of my videos be demonetized. I don't know why. He constantly sending people my way. One of my squad members said that he was on live the other day talking about it was my fault. It would be my fault if something happened to him because I showed a picture of him as a boy. The same exact picture of him as a boy that he posted on his Facebook page. Now, my logical brain would be like, how, Michelle, if any violence came of this person, would that have to do with you? I ain't got nothing to do with his lifestyle. I ain't got nothing to do with him deceiving people. I ain't got nothing to do with any of that. So how would that ever be my fault? Somebody explain that to me. I don't know. So I'm like, the only way, some harm will come of you is if you lying to somebody, if you whatever. Like, I don't understand how a picture of you as a boy, if you walking in your truth and everybody know you a boy as according to you, you know what I'm saying? How would that get you hurt unless you lying to somebody? That's an interesting question, but I'll address that later. But anyway, I'm still trying to share this on Facebook. So Khia goes on her gag order recently, and she talked about an incident where Mr. Manhands apparently is stopping her bag, or still trying to stop her bag. As you know, Khia had about 3-4 Instagram accounts. She done had, they keep getting flagged for whatever reason. Her YouTubes was getting flagged. It was like she could not do anything besides, every time it's a roast and a gag, every time somebody try to drag Mr. Manhands, it's a problem. But Mr. Manhands can sit over there all day long, talk about everybody and their mama. Got a whole show focused around roasting and gagging and spreading news and gossip and everything else. But nobody better say nothing about him and his mama. I did a whole video about that. I'm like, who is off limits? Is anybody off limits? Am I off limits? Is Khia off limits? Is Mr. Manhands off limits? Who the hell is off limits? I don't know. I don't think anybody's off limits, especially once you put yourself in front of this camera. If you put your mama in front of this camera, she ain't off limits either. But again, I digress. What's up, Chef Disaster? How you doing? I ain't got no mods in here, so I'ma let the trolls troll. I don't give a dang. I'm appreciative of y'all in here. So that being said, I want to talk about what Khia said. I've been saying a lot of similar things of what, that she said, but I wanted to kind of listen to this little 2-3 minute clip. Hold on, let me see if I can put it up. Oops. Hold on. Gotta put it on the JBL flip. Gotta turn that off. Is it on? Okay. It's on. Let me see what y'all saying in this chat. Messy motherfuckers play both sides. Okay. But she goes by Big DB. Okay. And speaking of that, I got some tea on that. We talked about that in Patreon. I'm like, ooh, I thought he was off the host roll. Apparently he's still on the host roll. Oh. Allegedly. Allegedly. According to the internet streets, I'm just saying. Hold on, let me put this up.
What am I going to do to the tranny?
Hold on. Let me put this back a little bit. She was talking, and she said that apparently he stopped her bag, and I'm gonna let you hear how. Hold on.
I see Wendy was down there in LA trying to. Yes, we talked about that. I know some of the fans been sending in emails. They wanted to know about the Pride event that was canceled in Houston, and y'all already know Mandy Mad Whore and all her mutants called and act like the trannies was so scared for their life. You know, like, what am I going to do to the trannies? You know, I guess since she can't shut no pages down no more, now she trying to shut down events and trying to play the victim and act like, you know, I'm threatening trannies bodily harm and don't book me because, you know, the trannies are going to be in danger and my people are going to try to attack the trannies. And I just left Houston and had a wonderful time for Pride. I enjoyed everybody that came out. The show was sold out. The line was round the corner. We had a good time. Nobody acted like, you know, they had a problem with the queen. It was all love. So for these liars, you know, to get on the line and try to make it seem like me at 5'2", a black woman, is going to try to attack some transgender men at a Pride event, like, really, bitch? You ain't got nothing motherfucking better to do? Because you ain't hurting me. You hurting the fans because I'm going to get my money regardless. You know, deposits is sent, balances is due. You know, the people paying money for hotels and flights and people buying tickets expecting to see the queen. And then now they got to get their money back. Who is the promoters out of tens of thousands of dollars? And, you know, it's just free money for me. Ooh. It's just you know. It's ridiculous how you can't take a gag. Oh. You know, you think you can say everything that you want to say on your live, but then when the motherfucker roasts your big manly ass, you know, you have a problem with it, you know, because the motherfucker ain't got time to sit down and, you know, copy and paste and submit all the shit that you done said about gays, feminists, punks, you know, black women in general, because you ain't got no love for your mama, motherfucker, because every time you talking about me, that's who you thinking of, your mama. You ain't your mama. You know, it's some trannies that don't care for women. It's some transgender men that really hate women. And you are one of them, and it shows, motherfucker. Let it go. You said shit. You talked your shit. I talked my shit. You know, but to go as far as to try to call and make it seem like that I would try to cause harm to my fans, that's just ridiculous. Gary, let's talk about the order that just goes to show how butthurt you really are. Gag, let's talk about the order. And, you know, I just want to say this for the Houston fans. Thank everybody that came out. I've been performing at Pride all over the world. This manly motherfucker just mad because he would never be invited to a Pride. Oh. You know, and I just feel bad for the fans and for the promoters that invested their money to have a spectacular show for the fans and then to have someone that doesn't have anything better to do all day to send thousands of emails in, you know.
Thousands, honey. Thousands. Got about 4 phones. Said it before. Got about 4 phones. Be flagging everybody's page.
Every gay club, every party, every goddamn gay alive knows about the queen, bitch. Every Pride event, you can guarantee that they're playing My Neck, My Back still. K-Wang. You can best believe they playing Cash Only, Yum Yum Sauce. You can best believe they playing Like Me. Bitch, they playing Jealous Girls. They're playing all of my music at all of the Prides all over the world, so you can't stop nothing, you bitch.
You bitch?
They don't invite you because they don't want a porn whore there. You don't have no talent. Ain't nobody sucking dick on stages at Pride. We're celebrating. Motherfucker. And for you to call with that bullshit and now my fans can't celebrate, you know, you're not hurting me, you only hurting the fans, and it's just ridiculous, bitch. Get over it. I don't want you no more. That's just it. Ain't no sense in you calling no motherfucking body talking about I'm threatening no trannies. Girl, boy, stop it. Gag order, let's talk about the order. You are going to continue to get gagged. And if y'all want to see the exclusive gags, be sure to subscribe to KhiaThugMrs.com. I left here. I gave you everything that you stole, you thief. You're going to steal, and then you still going to have the nerve to sit and try to call motherfucking promoters at the Pride events. Really, bitch, after you stole, you thief, and you liar. Go on over to the thugmissus.com so y'all can hear how I talked about how that bitch stole from Miss Eve.
Whoop.
What make me think I'm so motherfucking special? You trifling, you a liar, and you a thief.
Oh my God.
That's what booty deans do. They steal and they lie and they hide in their houses, in their basements, because they scared to go outside because they done lied and cheated and stole and scammed so much that they can't even leave out their goddamn house. They got to stay in the basement and hide. Bitch. That's why you can't come out of hiding. You ain't scared of me. You scared from all this shit and all this karma that's coming your way. All the shit that you do and try to throw rocks and hide your hand. That's what you're scared of. Gag on it. Let's talk about the order. KhiaThugMissus.com. You done shut all my pages down, bitch. I went on and created my own little world. Gag Nation. Go and subscribe. We gagging in peace. We ain't got to worry about the mutants. Okay? And you still mad? Because now you can't shut nothing down. You ain't got control.
Well, there you have it.
I'm gonna roast you till I get tired.
There you have
Gags are us.
She's back.
Much love to all the fans, all the clubs, all the people that support me, that book, that subscribe. Much love. Much love to all my rainbow family, all my gay clubs, gay promoters, everybody that booked the queen, all the fans that come out and enjoy the shows. Much love. For you motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about me, fuck you. For everybody that know who the fuck I am, y'all know I've been reading bitches for a living since 2000. Bitches, all kind of shit you can dig up, pull up, and copy and paste on me, bitch. Just because I don't have time to copy and paste shit about you because I don't give that much a fuck about you. You know?
Well,
that don't mean you ain't gonna suffer from the consequences of your actions, bitch. So keep on hiding and lurking and sneaking and snitching and lying and stealing in that basement. If it wasn't for T.S. Eve shit that you stole, your walls will be bare, your floors will be empty, bitch. Gag order, let's talk about the order. Just sit there and look at all the shit you stole and all the lies you done destroyed while you think about me and lie on me, motherfucker. Because ain't nothing you can do is going to stop my flow, my bag, my dough, bitch. Gag order, let's talk about the order. Is you motherfucking live whores. Much love, Houston.
All right, now, well, I mean, she said what she said. Oh, did y'all hear what I heard? Did y'all hear what I heard? Okay, we was on Patreon last night. Shout out to my Patreons. If you in the Patreon group, put your aliens in the chat. We was on Patreon last night, and I told them about the email that I had got, honey. Somebody been spilling all the tea, not only to me, maybe to Khia too. That's how she know that he allegedly stole all Miss E stuff. Cause the people say it's proof. Only thing y'all gotta do, if your stomach can take it, is go look up some videos. Go look up Miss Eve's old porn videos, and you will see those same fixtures that are in her house, in his house now, on the wall. Those same pictures that are in her videos that were filmed in her house are now on his wall. I mean, that's what the people saying. I'm just, people been spilling all the tea, child. And then the people say that he's still on the host roll, on the low, child. The people say on the website that he always bragging about that. Wait a minute, let me put this in here, cause y'all know I gotta post receipts. Y'all know I can't come without no receipts. I can't just be saying something without showing y'all it's some receipts behind it. Hold on, let me put this in here. I had to block out some of it, cause you know it's a little scandalous. Okay, this is it. It's just words now. It's just words on the page. So apparently this is on, hold on, let me put this in. You see, this is on the website, okay? And this is apparently a entry, a blog post, or a note or something. I don't know. I've never been to the website. On the website that actually has, and let me block out his email address. He's saying that, you know, if you want somebody to do all these things that's in these words that you can read right here, you know, a blowjob and do all that, you know, I don't do it for free. You gotta pay me. I'm definitely at your service with a smile. Are you ready? Email me with the subject line, I got a job for you, Big D B. Do you see that? Oh, I mean, I'm just saying, if y'all got a job if y'all got a job, if somebody want to pay, like, I'm just saying, like, you know, he's very proud of his history of walking the stroll, and apparently he ain't got to walk it no more because there's the internet. You don't have to walk it anymore. Only thing I do is send an email, and, you know, at your service. I'm like, oh my God, no wonder you stopping bags. You still in your feelings because you still got to do the same thing you've been doing. Oh my God, what is going on? What did I walk into, child? If I could back up out the door, I would. Shout out to Khia for backing up out the basement, honey, because the only thing I did was talk about it. Next thing I know, my phone number on the internet, people harassing me and mad and all kind of stuff and calling me names and talking about I look like different strokes. And I'm like, Lord, child. And talk about I'm bullying them. Who is bullying who? Y'all need to look, y'all take notes. I just have an opinion. I am here and from the blog union. I represent the blog USA. I come through with my little MacBook and my little phone and my little microphone, and I come and talk about the things that I want to talk about, honey. That's all I do. And this particular subject, I'm like, this is crazy. This is so crazy. Why people want to bully people for, like, you know, living their life and moving on? We done moved on from that. Leave us alone. Nobody bothering you. I talked about the Maxi Pass situation because the Maxi Pass situation was newsworthy. I talk about some of the drag queen Supreme Court because guess what? When Junkie Dineva dragged Blue Ivy, it was newsworthy. And then people be like, Junkie Dineva don't be talking about you. And I'm like, Blue Ivy don't be talking about Junkie Dineva. So I mean, what's your point? What is your point? So, you know, we gonna keep talking. We gonna keep going. It's just roasting gags, just like they say. Why can't we talk about the news? Everybody else can talk about the news. They can talk about everybody. They can curse people out. They call people crackers and whatever else they was doing over on the drag queens court. They can do all kind of things. And it's like, as soon as somebody say something about them, what? They gotta get beat up. They got to get flagged. They deserve to get jumped. They deserve to get beat. They deserve all these things. Why do they deserve all that? Why? Because we women? Is that it? Because these men talk about it. These men on here talk about it all day long. These men out here doing videos about Khia and T.S. Madison all day long. But I guess because they on T.S. Madison's side, it's all good. It's all good. Ain't no arguing. Ain't no jumping on nobody. Ain't no fighting. Ain't no arguing. Ain't no flagging. But they doing video after video after video saying, you know, talking about the drama. Why is that? Why is it we can't have our opinions about it? I just want to know. So that being said, I'm here. I take some calls. I know a lot of y'all want to have something. Y'all got something to say. And look, I want to hear what y'all got to say, honey. Look, I was just here sipping my tea. I wasn't even going to go live today. I'm like, I might as well go live. Everybody else going live talking about all kind of drama and nonsense. I might as well go live and talk about some drama and nonsense. I'm like, can we talk about something that I care about? Let me go live so I can talk about something that I care about, because there ain't nothing on the YouTube that I care about right now. But again, I digress. The phone number is 718-362-6360. 362-6360. And the PIN number is 942-7819. Hold on, let me put it in here. Hey, friend, I see your text. Hold on, let me do this. Let me turn the speaker back on. I know somebody in the chat. Somebody in there already. Hold on. Is the speaker on or off?
Hello.
Hi, who am I speaking with?
You can hear me?
Wait. I got too many people on the line. Wait a minute, I don't know yet. Let me mute everybody. Let me take the first one. 2493. Hello.
Hi, Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
You girl. This is New York.
Hi, Miss New York girl.
Girl, I was dead when you had that picture up there of Mandy Man hands with the saw mask, honey. That took me all the way out. Okay.
But I mean,
okay, I was dead on arrival. Can you put it back up so I can gag my face off again, honey?
Hold on. There you go. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I am deceased. Time of death 11:08. Girl, so there's more tea on Miss Mandy Man hands. Allegedly, those were underage boys. Okay, in that basement on his website.
What?
And girl, yes, there's some tea out here in these streets. Okay, about who he casted in those videos. Okay,
you mean he wasn't encouraging people? He wasn't encouraging people to come down to the basement. He wasn't checking ID.
Girl, those are people. Huh?
He wasn't checking ID to come down to the basement.
He was not checking IDs. Those were people that he was pulling off the streets that were allegedly casted in those videos. Okay, and there are some talks about some things about some of these guys speaking up. Okay. And going to the authorities and saying, hey, I was underage when this man picked me up off these streets.
Oh,
so
wow.
This is alleged. I'm not saying this out of my own mouth because Mandy Manhands is a very sensitive, insecure being, and he likes to play the victim. Okay.
Yes.
But let's talk about who he victimized. Okay, and I also noticed some deformity with his body. There's a thinning of his extremities, okay, and it's very STD-like, okay. I'm not gonna, and this is just my observation. I don't have any facts on that, but I'm concerned about his arms and his legs. They look a little stick-like, and the only thing that hasn't wasted away was the injections, whatever it is that he had pumped in his body. Obviously it's a foreign material that cannot be attacked by a virus. Okay, I'll just say that. But the body parts that can be attacked has withered away. So I just wanted to just point out the obvious.
Okay.
I'm not trying to claim anything on tonight, but yeah, that's pretty much it, girl. And I'm serious about these beauty videos, okay? Because like I said, you slay every time you get on this YouTube, and there are not a lot of chocolate sisters who have beauty videos, and you so used to slaying, you like, girl, I don't even be
girl, don't nobody be slaying, girl. Don't nobody be slaying. Don't nobody do nothing but put on some makeup and throw on some lashes, child.
Girl, because you're used to it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
But every time you get on YouTube, I'm like, girl, you better work my motherfucking screen. So, just, I don't know, just give us the video or two every now and then or whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. I love you.
I love you too.
One last thing before I go. I'm just babbling on and on and on. Juno, I think that's his name. The last video he was going in on a caller. Very disrespectful. If you notice, he didn't have that tone with me because I was ready to read his fuck ass forward and backwards.
We not gonna look. We not gonna do that. We not gonna do that. Lead in the chat. Lead in the chat.
Okay.
We ain't windmilling right now about Juno. If you want to windmill Juno, he might be in there somewhere. Go argue in there.
Okay, all right. But girl, I love you. I'm gonna, be watching the show, and I'll be in the comments, incognito, allegedly.
Oh.
Thank you. I love you, girl. Good night.
I appreciate you, New York. Fake New York. Bye. Shout out to the fake New York. Thank you so much, Princess AG. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for putting the phone number in there. Caller 3981. You're on the line.
Hey, Michelle. What's up?
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
It's Eric. I'm calling from the DMV. I just wanted to say what's up to you.
Hi. How you doing?
You look pretty nice tonight.
Oh, thank you.
The same thing New York said. I actually just wanted to piggyback off what she said. Remember when the first video came out when she like kind of spazzed out on Khia just like a few weeks ago?
I guess. Which one, child?
The comment.
Look, every time I hear something, it's like, he going in on Khia today, every other day. That's why I'm like, it ain't never stopped. So I don't know which one you talking about.
Yeah, it was like the one where she was kind of like outside and she was like talking about my fucking mama or whatever.
Oh, that one. After Khia had said something about Miss Mary twerking or something. Yeah, I remember those. Okay.
Right. And that's what New York was actually talking about. They said something about, Khia made a comment, and the comment was that the feds was going to come knocking at Maddie's house, and Miss Mary wasn't going to be able to get away in her power scooter.
Oh, wow. Y'all know Khia funny as hell. It don't even matter. You know she funny. She's just funny. It's all entertainment. We sit here. That's what we want. We want entertainment. We want funny. That's why we watched in the first place. So I mean,
Exactly.
I'm still watching. She could drag me too, as long as she spell my name right. Y'all know I say that. Drag me. I don't care. I'ma still be watching, laughing.
But she always takes the shit personal, but it's okay for her to talk about everybody else under the sun.
Mm-hmm. That's what I said. That's what I can't say nothing. They want me to shut up every single time I mention something. It's like they want to come fight or something. I'm like, why y'all so violent? You know what I'm saying? I'm just coming out here kikiing like everybody else did. It's like, I want to beat her up. I want to do this. I want to do that. I'm like, I ain't fighting no dudes. I already told you I ain't fighting no dude. And I guess that's a read. I don't think it's a read. I think it's facts. So I just let it go.
I feel you on that. Well, I know one of the new Straight from the A articles, I know what it's going to be. That it's going to say the feds came through over the Maddie house, and Miss Mary couldn't get away in her power school. That's exactly what the shit going to say.
I stopped blogging about them after they put my phone number on the internet. It was like, I'll leave it on the YouTube. Y'all ain't making it on my site. Y'all ain't making it to prime time no more. And as you can see, no other blogs blog about them either. So I'm just like, I'm just going to keep it cute. Keep it cute, get my little clicks and views on YouTube, because I know everybody be waiting on me to talk about them, so let me talk.
Exactly. But Michelle, you have a great night. You are beautiful, and I truly appreciate your entertainment. You are so awesome.
Thank you, and thank you for calling. I appreciate you, all the way from the DMV.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye. Caller 8837, you are on the line.
Hey, Michelle, how's it going?
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Chris, and I'm also calling from the DMV.
Hey, Chris. Oh, shoot. The DMV is in the building heavy. Okay.
I know we're popping tonight. But, yeah, I just think it's interesting. But we know, how T.S. Madison does. He's like the typical, like, cross-dresser who always had, like, some sort of envy with women. And, like, always felt like he had to do so much just to be one, so now he's like very hateful and vengeful towards you guys. Like, wouldn't you agree?
I'm glad you said that. Yes, because I call him a cross dresser, and people want to fight me. I feel like that's exactly what he is. He just dresses up as a woman, but he's a man. He acts like a man. He talks about his penis. He want to be a man. He says he's a man. So why is it all of a sudden, you want to pick and choose, what battle you gonna fight today? I'm just like, I ain't playing that game with you.
Right, and with Serena and Michelle and Obama and all of them, they can call them men. It's okay, but call T.S. Madison or somebody a man who's obviously a man, who looks like a man, and it's a big deal. But now, he got the surgery, he has the makeup, so now he really feels like he's doing something. He can talk down to somebody else, but he can try to act like, he's trying to defend his mom, but like Khia said, he doesn't have against women and black women, period, so... Mm-hmm. He doesn't care.
Man, he was dragging his mama on some clip somebody sent me, and I'm like, dang, because his mama said something about both of y'all was wrong. He was like, no, and like then abruptly ended the live. So he acted like he was about to fight his own mama for saying, the truth about the situation.
Right, yeah, and Dineva was trying to go off on his mom a few times at the Queen's Court. He didn't say anything then.
Wow. Oh, well.
His mom, yeah, she's raggedy too, though, but I mean, didn't do anything. So I won't talk about it. But yeah, I mean, it's terrible. It's like eventually something's gonna catch up with him because I do believe he's been sleeping with underage people. He's been turning tricks. He's been involved in some illegal stuff to get this money, and it's still not enough.
Clearly,
getting these boss jobs.
Clearly,
that's
why I guess that's why he's so mad at that Khia left, because you know he was seeing dollar signs, and now you know she walked out with the bag, so that's why he's trying to stop the bag, you know.
Right, nobody's checking for the clean court like that. Like, it was so popular, everyone was trying to tune in. Now who's really, you know what I mean? No one's checking for it.
But who gonna check for a show that all they do is drag women? That's all they do is curse and bitch this, bitch that, and that, fuck that hoe, and it's like, oh, I don't want to see all that. I want to laugh. Right. I want to kiki. You know, that's what made it fun.
Right, Khia's trashy too, but I mean. You know,
Khia funny trashy. Khia funny trashy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, you laugh. It's comedy.
Right. Now, her having all this money, you know, that's a stretch, but we'll just let her say it because, you know, at least she's still in the tea on Mr. Man hands. But yeah, he's just a mess. They say his
They said she spilled a lot more tea on her website. So y'all go check her website out. I'm not a member, so I need to look. Somebody sign up so I can know what they said. I ain't got no money.
I didn't even know what's going on the website. I just know I saw something else, like someone was talking about his like intestinal balls all ripped up and damaged from animals and all this.
Oh.
So he wants to talk about somebody's vagina.
Oh. Right. Oh well.
No, it's probably true. And then he probably has all types of infections and everything else going on. I bet you that's true.
Oh, that's disgusting. I don't even want to think about it. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate your input.
I have one other question though. Have you ever watched any of his work?
No, I have not. That's why I said if any of y'all are courageous enough to go and compare, they keep talking about if you look at Miss Eve's video, T.S. Eve's video, you'll see, you know, she at her house, and you'll see T.S. Madison at his house now today with the same artifact. So I guess T.S.E. got porn videos too. I don't know. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, but I just had to ask because I know you do your journalistic work.
So if you feeling adventurous, y'all go do some research and let me know.
No. I would never.
Look, they say all thing I do is type in their name. It's gonna pop up. Type in T.S. Madison or type in T.S.E. That's what the people say. But thank you so much.
All you gotta do is watch it. You're gonna catch something, so stay away.
Not through the computer.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see all that. You catch it right through the screen.
Oh, good.
Have a good night, Michelle. I'm gonna be listening.
All right, thank you. Bye. What y'all say? You watched it, Cherry? You watched it? Oh my God, no. You okay? Can you still see? Calling 9158. You on the line.
Well, hi, Michelle.
Hi. How are you?
I am well. This is absolutely amazing calling you tonight.
Hi, absolutely amazing. How are you?
I'm good. Trying to catch you before I go to bed because you know I got to be to work at 8 o'clock in the morning.
That's why I was rushing trying to come on before midnight, honey. You know how I am.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm a support anyway.
Thank you.
Hey, Timothy Henson looks like he was walking down the street one night and he didn't see that pothole and he fell into the sidewalk and he fell in some toxic waste. And when he was able to climb out the hole, that's what he looked like.
Oh, Lord.
What we see today. like a science experiment gone bad. That's what we got.
But I'm just saying, he always trying to drag me for my looks, and I'm like, but you look like this. That's the wrong side. You look like this, and you talk about my fat neck, and you don't even have a neck. I'm just confused. How you gonna talk about somebody's neck and you don't even have one? Where they do that
y'all better start look down. Make sure y'all don't fall through them potholes, cause y'all might come out looking like that. I swear. Don't do it.
We ain't gonna do it.
But listen, a few weeks ago, Khia did on one of her follow-ups from her gag. She did live, and she did another read on him, and she was kind of defending you.
Oh,
she read him for filth. It was like maybe two gags ago, lives ago, if you go back. And she did a little rant on him, and she kind of defended you. She read him with non-stop read, girl. She didn't take a breath. I catch hers like I catch yours. I catch it by mistake. But yeah, it was a Monday night, and she read him down, and she took up for you.
Oh. Oh, okay. I need to go back and watch that, because I don't be catching them till after the fact. I'm like, dang.
If Team Khia is in the chat, y'all let her know which one it is, because she brought up how he was talking about, you know, your big Jay and stuff, and how he was calling women out their names and things like that. Oh, she read him down, and she definitely defended you. So when I saw you bring this up tonight, I was like, okay, I see we back on code a little bit. So
no, we never been off code. I even said back then, I ain't got nothing against Khia. Even when she was so called read me, I ain't got nothing against Khia. I don't. So I honestly felt like, it was so many people in her ear, so many people, wishing that, we don't talk to each other, so many people that didn't want me to help her, all of that. And it just, things just happened that way. And so that's why they were celebrating that, we stopped talking, or, I stopped helping her, or whatever the case may be. And so I was just like, okay, I saw that at work. So I feel like he was still behind all of that, still throwing rocks, still planting seeds, still doing all of those things, to, cause dissension. And he's still doing it today. So.
Yeah. And then another thing is, he's so miserable. I just can't sit up. When people are like I used to see him come up on my feed, and the only time I hear about this person is when you mention him, or when you mention man hands, or when she mentioned whoever she calls him. But whenever I used to see it on my feed, I just immediately not interested. I try to get rid of anything with the name, because it's just toxic. I can't take in all that. It's just toxic.
Trust me. That's why you see I be like trying my best to just stay on gossip, to just focus, to not talk about nothing that got to do with nobody else. But I could not pass this up. Y'all know when I was in Patreon last night, I could not pass it up. I was like, I'm talking about it. I already know I got, all the trolls on the Michelle Brown channel. They waiting.
I trust it from you, but all the other stuff I can't do.
Yeah.
But my last point is this. When it comes to Khia, that Timothy Henson is so upset. Any type of man that wants to put their hands on a woman, you are a miserable person. He's so upset with Khia because he cannot physically get to her, because he knows Khia has a whole nother community that supports her. I'm not talking about the the LMNOP. I'm sorry, I can't figure out
the LGBTQIAX. Okay,
ABCDU. Okay, all right. So now I'm not even talking about that community. Khia has protection. And I'm not talking about gang affiliation. I'm talking about she has protection. And it's almost like you and I, who came up under brothers and sisters, uncles or cousins. And I'm talking about male and female nature right now. And I'm the youngest sister in my house, among my siblings. As a little girl, anybody says something to me crazy, anybody acts like they want to put their hands on me, I had uncles, I had brothers. It became a time when they knew that's so-and-so's little sister. Oh, that's so-and-so's little niece. You talk to me crazy, you know my brothers and my uncles are coming for you. So Khia has a community behind her of men that if that man acts like he's going to come for her, he's going to have to deal with some men. So he is so mad right now that he can't do what he wants to with her. And that's his problem.
It's just to me, it's just unfortunate that this grown ass man want to do something to women, period. You know, even the way he, projects his anger on me. You know what I mean? Like, it's always like so heated. Like he just wants you to die. He want to kill you. And if he see you, he gonna strangle you. And he said it in one of his videos. We gonna be in the same place one day and all that. Like, okay, and if we are, what's gonna happen?
And like I always say, you don't fight men, but I know I have men who will, and I'm that type of woman too. I'm not gonna what I look like. I'm gonna keep running my mouth because that's what I do with you. I dare you put your hands on me. Mm-hmm. No, sir.
Double dog dare you.
Sir,
I'm straight from the A. Double dog dare you. Trust, it's some men out there who got my back too. Double dog dare you. So anyway, absolutely amazing. It's just crazy. That's why, it's like I try not to talk about it, but then I'm not gonna be bullied into not talking about the things that everybody else can talk about. All these men on here can talk about this situation and not, get any, bashback or whatever I'm trying to say. But it's like as soon as I say something, as soon as Khia say something, or as soon as anybody says something that's favorable towards Khia, it's all of a sudden a battle. Why? Why? He gotta always be right. He is not always right. Everything he does is not always right. I don't care what, how many fans he got. Everything that he does is not always right. And sometimes he just needs to be called to the carpet for some of that disgusting stuff that he says. Period.
Exactly. And just because you are part of a pride community, they need to stop riding his BS way and put him in his place, because that's ridiculous. To enable somebody to be a bully. You can't be a victim in a bully. That's manipulation, and that's beyond passive aggressive.
Right.
Right now, they're enabling somebody to be beyond a bully. You're a predator right now.
Right.
You beyond.
A predator, a stalker, all of that. Like, when I tell you putting people's numbers and addresses out and doing that, like, he be doing the most. Trust.
But I'm not going to hold. I know you have other callers. I just want to talk to you before I go to bed, because y'all know I got to be to work at 8 o'clock in the morning.
All right. Well, I'm sorry to keep you up, girl, but thank you for tuning in and calling.
Okay.
I appreciate you.
Okay. Good night, squad.
All right. Good night. Bye. Shout out to the squad, honey, who stayed up for me. Caller 7284. Hello. Wait. Hold on, I didn't press the thing. 7284, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful. You look so good tonight, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much.
So I just wanted to just say, it is amazing.
Wait. You're not going to do this to me. Who am I speaking with today, and where are you calling from?
You know what? You are speaking with just a superstar, Joshua Carter.
It's Long Neck Josh.
Long Neck Josh. I think I'm going to come out of retirement. I just make you want to come out of retirement and put my own damn 2 cents in.
You coming out of retirement, Josh?
I want to put in my YouTube picture and go the fuck off like day damn one. Like, it is amazing to me. And you know what? If I come out of retirement, I'm going to go after Miss Miriam Shitty Diaper and everybody. I'm like, this really made me want to come. Like, Khia just motivated me. Just put a little gas in my tank. I'm like, you know what? I think I got a little more left in me for that nigga.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I think I got a little bit in me. This done stirred my soul up.
Okay.
Like, this video just stirred me back up with some unresolved issues and anger that I have that happened and transpired during that whole situation. That some stuff you didn't even say it or talked about. So it's just like, you know what, this little mother blank, I think I want to do another video. Just come on out the woodwork and just want to push it over.
Go ahead, tell it all, Josh. Go ahead, tell it all. You know a lot about what I went through. Go ahead, tell it all, child. Hello, did I lose you? Oh, Lord, did I lose him? Josh, did you hang up? Uh-oh, I think I lost him. Hold on, let me see. I might have to go to the next caller until, let me see. Hello. Oh, man, his phone died. Okay, I'm gonna keep you on hold, and I'm gonna go to the next one. We're gonna come back. 3343. Hello.
Hey, Michelle, it's Andrea.
Hey, Andrea.
A shout out to Josh. I've been waiting to hear what he got to say, so a shout out to Josh. I hope he called back because I really want to hear what he got to say. But that man here always talk about women's vagina and stuff. He is so rude and nasty, and I believe everything Khia said because I listened to her live when she was saying what he was trying to stop her bag. I believe what she said, and like she said, he always talk about women's vaginas and women this and women that. He must don't like his mama because he is so busy talking about other women, and we're women just like his mama is, and rude and disrespectful, and they always want to play a victim. He is a passive aggressive behavior he has. Okay.
Mhm. He does.
And I love you, Michelle. You keep on doing you, and don't worry about what he got to say, because I'm gonna keep on supporting you.
What's the worst he could call me is a man, and we all know that's not true. So it's like.
Okay, sure. We can take a tired of him talking about women's vaginas, but he always wants to say, "I'll be a woman. I'll do this. I'll do that." I was like, "Wow, who says that?" And then you want me to support your community? Why don't you be a nicer person to me, then?
I don't think he's representative of the whole community. That's why I talk about him the way I talk about him because I have faith that the entire community is not like that. I'm sorry.
Well, he's a bad representative of their community, then. He's a bad representative, and he needs to be out, then.
Oh, well. Well, thank you, Andrea. I appreciate you, as always. Look at me.
Okay, well, tell Josh to call back.
Okay, I'm gonna click back over and see if he on.
Okay,
all right, bye. Oh, Josh, call back. Oh, wait a minute. Let me call him. Let me see if I can call him. Look, maybe he had a date or something. Hold on, let me see. There you go. Boom. Boom.
Hello.
Did your call drop or something?
My damn phone just died.
Oh, okay. Can you talk or you want to call back?
Hell yeah. No, I'm good. You want me to call back online?
No, you could keep. I could keep you on this line. I just got people on hold. But go ahead.
Okay. All right, I'll make it really quick. But it just brought up some unresolved issues on how if them people would have saw how that motherfucker acted in court and was acting like a damn animal, like this nigga need a damn cage. Like was absolutely absurd, and for him to be so angry and so aggressive over people. One person he ain't never been in the same room with before, and then the other person he was just so hurt. Listen, when the gravy train stopped and you can't steal for somebody anymore and that's covering your bills, you know that asshole sore. You've been fucking for 40 years and you ain't made it out that slip cover off them furniture yet. He needed that bag. You know how bad he needed that bag. And you broke it up and crushed it for him so he would never get it once y'all filed the paper.
Were you here when I showed the email that I had got?
No.
Wait. Okay, look. Can you see that? He giving blowjobs, and he put his email address and said, put in the subject line, "I got a job for you, big dick bitch." Who does that? Who does that?
He bragged about being a whore. I guess that's what he good at doing. I guess when you know your strengths, use them. And I guess he's sucking and fucking. That's what he do for a living.
Okay.
This is what he do. This is what he's known for a porn star. I wish he could show that video. I'll put it at the help door.
I will not. I will not.
And then I was going to talk about he a woman. Bitch, just because you bought a few body parts throughout the last 20 years of your life did not make you a fucking woman. I don't get it. Him and Kate legit are still niggas.
For whatever reason, he feels that a wig and makeup makes him a woman. And that's fine. If you want to look like a woman,
Ziploc bags and some cement makes him a damn woman. I'll be damned.
Okay. But look.
All right, I get off your line.
It's all good, Josh. Go live, Josh. Go live and come back to the YouTube streets.
I want you to tag me and I want some.
Yes, go live after me, honey, because I'll be in there.
I got some picked up energy for that.
All right. Bye. Hold on. Let me go back to the conference app. Hold on. Caller 0056. Hello. Can you hear me? No? No? Yes? Maybe? Hold on. Wait, maybe not. 0056. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Thank you, Robin.
Michelle, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm blessed by the best.
Yes, you are, girl. Highly favored.
All right. First of all, I want to say it is wonderful to finally talk to you because I see you all the time, but I've never spoke to you directly, and I'm an ATLien myself, born and raised.
Yes.
Not a Grady baby. My parents had insurance.
Okay.
So I'm a Georgia Baptist.
All right. What's your name?
It's Barina. My name is Barina, a.k.a. you can call me B.
Hi, Barina.
Nice to meet you. First, I want to say this. Like, I've loved you all. Josh, you, Khia, and I've also liked T.S. Madison because I remember him from back in the day. Mm-hmm. And I first want to say it's unfortunate that, you know, all of this drama is continuously going, you know, and it's almost, going on a year or two?
A year.
And it's unfortunate. Yeah, it's unfortunate that people can't let stuff go. And what makes me so angry is Khia ain't said nothing that the LGBTQ community ain't said about each other.
What you
know,
said?
I watch a lot of channels on YouTube, and they be talking about each other.
That's but I guess it's kind of like the black community, how we can say stuff about each other, but other people, we can say the N-word, but other people can't say the N-word. You know, I guess it's like that. I don't know, but it's not like we sitting there calling them F words and, you know, doing all that. But they
I don't really see. I don't feel like nobody's being discriminatory, you know, against anybody. I just feel like the energy is so messed up that, you know, and it's unfortunate on YouTube. I'm finding a lot of the black channels are just like sticking to all of this negativity against each other. And I joined Khia's website and everything. And she, you know, she speaks some truthful stuff. I don't think it's in her being mean, but I could tell that she's a little bit angry that
you can't help but be angry. You can't help but be angry and frustrated when somebody is constantly coming behind you trying to, like, you know, cut down your hard work. Like, it takes a lot to build up a channel. It takes a lot to build up your Instagram and your social media, and then, you know, people flag you just because they don't like what you have to say, but they saying things that are 1,000 times worse. They flashing guns, they cursing, they calling women all kind of names and using derogatory slurs toward women, but you know, it's our fault. Like, it's crazy to me. It is so crazy.
I just feel like even with you guys' relationship, I feel like relationships shouldn't even be known on YouTube.
Definitely.
Or social media, period.
Definitely.
I think that whatever people got going needs to be put to the side. And you know, I never watched the Queen Court until after all this stuff happened. And they did work well together, but I can see because Khia's very outspoken. I could tell she was saying, you know, more. And she's outspoken, but she's real. And of course, in a fake world, real people will always, you know, be looked at as being negative or being derogatory or being mean. And it's just the truth. You know, just tell the truth about the situation that's going on. And, you know, it's just sickening to me that, you know, everybody has this time to sit up here and put each other down when it's real stuff going on.
What you said.
And I'm so hurt and angry by the simple fact that black YouTube has become, if it ain't about Tasha K or it ain't about, you know, daytime, tea time or you know, it's like, are you serious?
But here you go. Look, before you even start this black YouTube mess, did you not see the whole Tati and James situation? Do you not be over there? The Perez Hiltons? Like, I mean, I'm just saying in general.
Like Khia said, the saltines is a little different.
But they still go at it. They still be beefing. They still do a lot. But like, you know, like you said, we be windmilling down in the ghetto. I get what you're saying. But they windmilling over millions. We windmilling over a couple of thousand.
They're horrible too. But some people need to understand about white people. That's why I always say this. White people don't stick together. What they do is plan good. And the thing about it is, what they plan, that's why it could be 20 years. And they'll come up with some stuff you didn't even remember to fire you or anything else. But when they go rogue, that's when one of them got to die.
Okay.
But see, they understand how to play the game in the sense where they can be the victim and be victorious in being the victim. It's unfortunate with us. We fight nasty or whatever. How does it look? You know, with everybody sitting up here going against this, that, and the other. Of course, they're gonna say, "See, these niggas don't know how to act. They don't know how to stick together. You know, they don't. They taking our platform.
That's so
and making
racist of you. That is so racist of you. I don't. I kind of see where you going.
I said that's what they say. I said that's what they say.
Who is they?
That's what they say.
Who is they?
the powers that be.
I get what,
when I'm
but
saying
like when I say in every segment of every different social media platform, there's the same. There's Black Twitter. There's Black Instagram. There's, you know, it's the same thing. Like, but I don't feel like the things that we are going through is any different than any other segment of YouTube is going through. They be beefing over, you know, clicks and views and subscribers and who said this about their mama and who said this about their dad. They be doing it too. Other countries too, right? In YC Black Honey. So, you know, when people come to me and say, you know, this black YouTube, this black, I don't think that. I think you should clear your cache and you'll get a whole new, you know, gang of people on your timeline that you've never seen before that act totally different. And they black too. You know what I'm saying? So it just...
And you know, as a black... Well, let me say this real quick. I'm not, as a black woman, I'm not saying that we're bad.
Yeah.
I'm saying that the spotlight gets put on us quicker. I'm not saying that we're wrong. I'm not saying that the same thing don't go on everywhere else, but you know that it's going to be a highlight put on us quicker than it will the saltine.
How is a highlight? They don't see this stuff. They don't see us rolling around in the muck. Trust and believe. They have this stuff that y'all be, you know, going from platform to platform cheering for people doing XYZ. They don't even know this stuff. Trust.
Well, I think, you know, like, but that's why I go back to the whole thing with T.S. Madison. Somebody had to say something to get Khia page shut down when your page got shut down at one time.
Well, they go around and they flag. And numbers is numbers. They get together, they send each other private emails, now about 50, 60, 70, 100, whatever, however many numbers flag, they start flagging and it's a wrap.
And that's the thing I'm saying, like, that's not right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wish we all would stick together a little bit more than on this mess. And it's like, even with TS, you know, look, you know, and the whole thing is that I'm mad that everybody has to put labels on everything. Like, but whatever the case may be who you want to be and be okay with that. It makes me feel like they don't like who they are for them to, you know, feel like they got to bully people.
They don't like who they are.
Into liking them.
They don't like who they are. I mean, they don't like who they are.
And it's like, why you got to bully somebody? Like, be who you want to be. But it's like, dang, like, you know, even... You know, I met real gay men, and they act like men. They dress like men. Why would you want to be something that you don't like? You want to look like women, but you don't like women. You want to look like a man, but you don't like men. And that don't even make any sense. And it's like, I'm just so sick of this, with this whole community saying, oh, bullying is wrong, and you're having a hate crime. But don't nobody say nothing when they sitting up here harassing women. Don't nobody sit up here and say nothing when they're sitting up here trying to sleep with men who say they're straight and they're trying to make them gay. But then when one of them get hurt or killed, oh, it's a hate crime.
Yeah.
It's not fair. It's not right. It's like, look, respect people for what they want and how they want to be treated. And you're going to sit up here and say, oh, well, because this motherfucker kicked my butt because I said that I was straight, then it's a hate crime?
It's too much.
You know, it makes no sense to me.
It's just a ball of confusion.
And it's unfortunate. I hate that you got caught in that mix too, you know, but I appreciate how professional you are, and I appreciate how much of a real woman you are. Not to take, you say your little stuff, but you do it classy, and I respect you for that.
Well, one thing I'm never going to do is let anybody silence me. I've been a blogger for a lot of years. I've been, people that try to sue me on my website, for saying this, that, and third. So I ain't scared of nobody trying to stop me from saying what I say. Now, I ain't trying to fight nobody. I ain't trying to block nobody's bag. I ain't trying to do none of that. But I'm going to say how I feel, period.
That's right.
So.
And you know what? If folks haven't noticed, you said how you felt about him the whole time, and you still got a lot of people on your side. So what do that tell you?
I mean, only thing I can do is be real. It tells you that I'm being honest, and people see it. That's all it can be. That's all it can be.
That's right. But I think you need to go on Khia's website because it's pretty good.
Okay.
And it's pretty good.
I just decided to support Khia from afar. I don't want to get involved. I don't want nobody to say I'm inserting myself. I don't want nobody accusing me of being a part of it. I don't want none of that. She doing it. She doing it her way. But, again, I was cheering her on from the beginning, and I never stopped cheering her on. I hope she succeeds. I said that. So, I'm just going to sit back and watch.
The whole part with Khia and you was, what's his name, the little messy thing that, I've been delivered. What's it?
Andrew Caldwell.
That was the whole thing with Khia. She ain't like Andrew coming to see it. That's what that was. And he messy. So that's what that was about. But, at the end of the day, if y'all do it under, don't let nobody know about it if y'all do make amends. And I feel like y'all just need to, be friends on a whole nother level as far as just being friends and saying, hey, I apologize, whatever. And you ain't got to, hang out no more or whatever. But, it's like, it seems like
according
every
to the internet,
that's known.
According to YouTube, I have no friends, and I kept it that way. They still think, Josh and I don't talk. So at the end of the day, I don't have no friends. Ain't nobody my friends. I ain't got no man. I ain't got no friends. I'm broke, and my Porsche ain't got no AC. So we gonna keep all the rumors just as they are, and I'm gonna ride with it.
Well, I want to tell you, thank you, Queen, for doing what you do.
Well, thank
you for keeping it professional. Thank you for having enough courage to still step out when folks still attack you. And that's very, put it to you like this. That's one thing that our young girls need to see.
I agree with that.
A beautiful black woman that can have her own business and keep her own business regardless of the haters and whatever negativity comes against her. So I salute you. I thank you.
Thank you so much.
And I want to tell you you're doing a phenomenal job.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And thank you for your call.
No.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for taking it. You have a wonderful night.
And you do the same. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
What y'all talk about in that chat? Y'all always complain about something. Let the people talk. When y'all call in, I let the people talk. Don't be rushing nobody on the phone. I'm on my time. I run this over here. I run this. Anyway, caller 3616, you are on the line.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Who am I speaking with?
This is Terry calling from Southern California.
Hey, Terry from Southern Cal. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to get my 2 cents on the whole T.S. Madison. I've been watching for the last few months because I actually didn't hear about that show until the whole drama came about between her and Khia. And I do have to admit, it is entertaining, but I am turned off with the whole chick with the big B and, did my balls fall out? She's always talking
every
about
single time. That's all. Look, that's all he talks about. Look, the judge told me I ain't have to call him no she, so I will not. So that's the history behind that. So all y'all people who in y'all feelings like you better call him a she, I don't have to. So yeah, but that's the history behind him, and he always talks about his penis and this, that, and the third. Don't nobody want to hear all that. If you're gonna be a woman, be a woman. If you want this illusion, you want people to fall into your illusion, why are you talking about your dick all the time?
That's what's confusing, because he rides hard for the trans community, and I understand, a lot of trans women are getting killed out here. I understand his passion, but it just confuses me. So I'm wondering if he got the breast implants and the butt injections just to basically make him some money in the she-male industry.
I believe so. He did an interview about a year or so ago and basically said that he wanted breasts to be able to make love like a woman.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing, is if you're constantly saying you're a woman, and you if someone calls you the wrong pronoun, TS gets offended, but I don't understand, if you identify as a woman, why wouldn't you have the surgery to make yourself a woman?
Because he does not identify as woman. He identifies as a man who dresses up like a woman, and he wants to use each gender at will. He uses being feminine at will, or he uses being a man at will. So he rides the fence. That's his choice, that's his option, and that's what he does. But at the end of the day, he is a man that dresses up like a woman. He's a cross-dresser as far as I'm concerned.
Right. But I do hate when he goes in on you. I mean, with the whole Gary Coleman. I mean, Gary Coleman was cute, so that's not a dig. You know what I mean? But I will say one thing about him with his mother. I get really uncomfortable when I see him talking about certain sexual things and his penis size and all that. And his mom is right there.
She know her son.
I don't get.
She know her son.
Okay with that. And
trust me.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Yeah, it seems disrespectful. Look, I don't know. The only thing I don't like about it, with the stuff that I see, is that it just feels like he's putting his mom on display for clicks and views and dollars and cents and super chats. You know what I'm saying? So
I think so.
Yeah, because that gives him, he needs, that's why he was so, fixated on Khia, because he needs that feminine energy. He needs a woman to sit next to him when he on the bench or wherever. But so far, he hadn't been able to find one. So what does he do? He had Miss Mary sitting next to him. That's his feminine, person, so that he can appear more feminine, with another woman by his side.
Yeah.
Because when it's two men, when it's Junkie Dineva and Miss Sophia is a drag queen. Junkie Dineva is a drag queen. So at the end of the day, it's 3 drag queens that we see. We don't see no women up there.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. I think the last woman he had up there was, I don't remember what her name was, but she was from Candy Coated Night. And he disrespected her the entire show because, he rides hard for Little Kim, and he's truly biased when it comes to Little Kim. And he was just extremely disrespectful, and a lot of his fans, mentioned that, in the live chats. And I think his production crew told him that because he made a comment about, you guys think I'm biased when it comes to Little Kim. So he was really disrespectful, and that was like one of the last women that I know, the last, biological woman that was on there that I can think of. Yeah, it's disrespect. Oh, and one of the other points I was going to make before I let another caller in is, he's always talking about women's vaginas and calling us fish, and not all of us women have stinky vaginas. But I'm wondering, did his mom have a funky vagina? Because, or somebody in his family, because he thinks every woman has a funky vagina.
But all gay men feel like vagina smell like fish, because that's why they be feeling fishy. They equate fish with women. They always call each other fish. You look real fish today. You know, a fish is a woman to them. So that, you know, child, I ain't trying to be logical in the situation, but at the end of the day, you know, it can smell like strawberries and it's gonna be funky to a gay man because he don't want it. You know what I'm saying? So,
but they like butthole. So I'll just leave it at that. That now, if you want to talk about funk.
Right, and they play in it and stuff. It's like, that is so disgusting. Like, what is they be talking about painting and all kind of, and they be giggling and laughing about. That is disgusting. Isn't that feces? Isn't that like?
I mean, I've learned a lot of stuff that I did not want to learn, and I'm in the medical field. I'm on the paperwork end of the medical field, but I learned about stuff that I did not want to learn about. They talk about having to use enemas.
Look, whatever they do behind closed doors is their business, okay? But don't try to, like, you know, talk derogatorily about women simply because we have the parts that, you know, most males, you know, be wanting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just, to me, it's just a bunch of confusion, and I be trying to rack my brain, like, why are they doing this? Are they fixated? I don't understand. It ain't for me to understand.
It's not for us. Okay, Michelle, well, I enjoy watching you. I've been checking your website out for years.
Oh, thank you so much.
Like some stuff, Tally, but I always have to know what's going on down there in the A.
Yes.
And just keep you. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much. All the way from Southern Cal. I appreciate you.
Okay, have a good night, you guys.
All right, you too. How many callers I got on the line? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 callers on the line. I think I'm going to take these 4. Caller 2252. Hello.
Oh gosh, finally, 40-minute wait to get on it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm literally
so
at work and I'm tired, but I'm going to try to get it out. How are you, Michelle?
I'm good. I'm good. Who am I speaking with? Hey.
My name is CJ. I'm from Brooklyn.
Hey, CJ.
I'm a fan of all you guys, all of you, literally.
Cool.
And it sucks to see, you know, what's been transpiring, like the other lady said earlier, over the last year.
Mm-hmm.
And
I agree.
My question is, like, I feel like, you know, it could have been, like you said, when the situation happened with the manager that released your number, if they could have, you know, respected you or called you or apologized and, you know, you would let it go.
Mm-hmm.
It just ballooned over into a big situation.
It just blew over to I want to fight you. I kick down your door and fuck you. And I'm just like, oh
yeah. And I'm just like, but why? And then, you know, I love Maddie. I love her. And then before y'all got into y'all little squabble, she did know about you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's Michelle, she's in the A. Like, you know what I mean? And I was rooting for y'all to maybe collaborate before the fallout.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fallout happened, and I was like, God, Dad, you know, it's really unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
But my question is, like, if Madison was to call or reach out to your people and say, look, I want to squash this. Like, let's just let bygones be bygones and maybe try to move forward. Would you? What's your sign, by the way, before I ask this?
My sign is a Leo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all are so stubborn. Would you consider saying, you know what, all right, I'll dead it, and we can move forward, and we can, you know, I'll let it go. If she were to ask,
I mean, it's possible.
What would
It's possible. As far as T.S. Madison concerned, the only damage he did to me was leaking my phone number, and then all of the derogatory things that he said. I ain't never had no beef with him.
But remember, it wasn't her; it was her manager.
But it was.
You know, now her manager is associated with her.
Look, the number was sent to his phone. Okay, which means he had to send it to his manager and had to approve for his manager to put it on all those social media platforms. You cannot convince me, no way, no how, that he had no idea what his manager was doing with a text that was sent to him. You cannot. No way, no how. So that's, that was my only issue with the whole situation, is that people keep acting like he can do no wrong. He is wrong. He is underhanded. He is sneaky. He been trying to flag channels forever. Like he was flagging all of my videos, trying to get my stuff shut down. So, as far as like squashing it, it's been squashed because it's nothing. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Has it ever been? It's okay. Has it ever been proven that it was her? That she did
yes.
Like,
yes,
you know
because
what I mean?
because
Okay.
when you get copyright, it says the name of the person.
Got you. Okay, understood. All right, understood. I just, I like the other lady said earlier. She, I just hate to see y'all going at it, and it'd have been because your site is a big deal.
It is.
Straight from the A is a big deal.
It is, and I'm very humble about it. And that was my point.
Yeah,
when I was blogging about them, I was literally giving them props.
Right.
And so I'm like, well, let me step back.
A fan of the show before. You were a fan of the show literally before it all went out of whack, and that's I think I kind of discovered the show from reading your blog, and then that's when I started listening. And then the minute I became a fan was the minute they fell out. That whole situation with Monique.
Right.
And my thing is that before I leave, I was going to say this. I feel like Khia, I love Khia down, but I feel like she messes up opportunities that are presented to her so much. Now, that show could have made millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
But, like I watched Khia's live the one day, and she said, and I get what she said. She said, Nicki Minaj would have been my boss. And I'm not working for Nicki. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, at the end of the day, Michelle, you're a businesswoman. Couldn't they have negotiated something to where
It's certain people I would never work for. Some things ain't worth money. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like a lot of people look at Khia and be like, oh, she blew opportunities. How do you know that those were the opportunities that you want? Your vision for her may not be her vision for her. Same thing with me. People be like, she just on the blog. She been on the blog for 10 years. She ain't doing the shit. But I'm like, well, shit, all my bills paid. I can go where I want to go. I can do what I want to do. I can buy what I want to buy. So how do you know that, your vision for me is...
Michelle.
Yes.
Michelle, if you offered a TV show, you would scale back some stuff. Am I correct?
You think? No.
Or you wouldn't?
I've said that a gazillion times. I would never do reality TV, and it's not like I haven't been asked. So, it's some people, don't want the things that you people want. You know what I'm saying? So you can't sit and put what your aspirations are onto somebody else. That's all I'm saying.
Got you.
But I mean, for all she may be making money hand over fist with her website and her appearance fees and her, royalties and whatever else. We don't know what her bank account look like.
Okay, understood. I just felt like, Khia was presented with all those opportunities, and and TS, because of Khia and because of TS, those two together, it was a magical situation. Mm-hmm. You know that.
Yeah, but all things have a season. All things have a season. Like I don't know if they'll ever get back together. Don't look like they will, but maybe that was just a path that they both had to go through to get to where they meant to be.
Yeah, you're right. And
I feel like we all need to move on. Like, I've been moved on. I tell people, like, I did that video months ago saying I am not your enemy after, Mr. Manhands went online again talking about wanting to fight me and doing all kind of stuff. So, I mean, I've been trying to, squash it forever. So, my thing is, if he gonna keep talking and keep being mad and keep busting veins and acting, so why not come on here and poke the bear? Why not?
Okay, I understand. I just thought.
It's all clicks and views.
YouTube. No, I just want to be a little YouTube mediator for the last.
No, I appreciate it.
It will go on until it ends.
But
thank you so much for taking my call, and I'm gonna try calling in more often. This is very nice to talk to you.
Yes, definitely call in.
And I got my questions answered, so thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for organizing a peace treaty that failed. No, I'm just kidding. But
I tried.
You tried. Thank you so much.
I'm listening back live. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
I liked him. You're so nice. Caller 1999. Are you still awake? Hello.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey. Who is this?
How you doing, baby?
I'm good.
To the chat. Now, look. Michelle.
Yeah.
You can hear me, girl?
Yes. Who is this?
Michelle.
Who this is?
Baby, look. Huh?
You're not going to tell me who you are?
Oh, baby, this is Lisa.
Okay.
How you doing?
Hey, Lisa.
Now, look.
I'm listening.
Hey. Now, look. Michelle, first of all,
Madison definitely don't want to come to you for fighting, okay? Remember what Josh said about Madison leaking? How Madison gonna show up to fight when he leaking? All right, he gonna need some plumber. He gonna need some plumber tape or some shit like that to get that together first before even thinking about getting up to fight. You leaking. So you can't think about fighting Michelle. Number 2, all right? First of all, I call fraud. I call fraud because all this time, you had people convinced and thinking that you own the QC, that you run tech, you got the check, you ran that, you owned it, you trademarked it. You don't own it. Okay? That was already shown on your, I think your live a couple of weeks back. Okay? Not only does Madison not own the QC, Madison don't even own the QSC. Okay? Okay. And you can look that up too, Michelle. While you on this live. It's not even up there. Yeah, you got the domain, but you don't own it. So who's fooling who, boo? Who's fooling who?
Y'all done pulled the receipts.
Tonight. We checking the facts and the receipts tonight. Okay? Number 3, stop playing the victim. Stop playing the victim, and the reason why I say that because I remember an article that was this go all the way back to 2015, even before Queen's Court was on the U2, the YT, okay? When Madison was talking about Lil Boosie, the rapper Lil Boosie, now I'm talking about, okay? The real rapper Lil Boosie, okay?
You gotta clarify over here.
Okay? So you was talking that smack about Lil Boosie. Talking about Lil Boosie may have autoimmune deficiency, and we already know what that means. But you want to play the victim every time somebody says something about you. But you didn't never clarify nor apologize for what you said about Lil Boosie. Got people had people thinking out here that man had AIDS.
Well, Cookie Tookie put the tea out about Cookie Tookie, Mr.
And you can look that up on allhiphop.com. Look up on allhiphop.com. Go Google allhiphop.com. And go look at T.S. Madison / Lil Boosie.
Oh, okay.
Because, see, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. People need to check the facts before they start running with just running in the headlights with things everybody's saying just because they like that person. It's okay to like who you like, but just make sure you check your facts.
Right.
And your receipts.
Right.
And good night, Michelle. And good night to the chat. I gotta go to bed.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Miss Lisa. Thank you. She came in here dropping all the tea. Ain't no ownerships, bitch. That's what she said. Ain't no ownerships. Who own it? Who own it? Y'all can go buy it if you want it. Anonymous is on the line.
That bitch has always got Maddie name in her mouth.
Ooh, child. They angry. Ooh. And then gonna hang up. How you gonna call me cursing and hang up? 6223. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm quite well, thank you. I'm also a Georgia Peach.
Yes. Shout out to the Georgia Peaches in the house.
My comment may upset some of the people in the comments because some people are being really, really mean tonight.
Okay.
So all I ask, and I'm going to be respectful. I'm not going to disrespect your platform, first of all.
Okay.
But I do ask that you hear me out before you respond, if you will, please.
I will. Go ahead.
Okay. So, I am something of the Maddie Mom, okay? I don't dislike you, and I don't dislike Khia. This is my first time with one of your lives. And
welcome.
I was the one that had asked you if I had been blocked because I was, I can agree to disagree. I'm a grown woman. I'm not going to argue with people in the chat. It's not worth my energy.
Okay.
But at the same time, I find that a lot of people are so closed-minded, and it seems like everybody's looking for a finger to point blame. But, we are born with melanin. We are beautiful in our own right. But if we could stop just long enough to stop worrying about pronouns and adjectives, to support each other instead of spread hate, imagine the difference we can make in our lives and other lives. you don't see this kind of malice really transpiring like
where's
it
the
does
malice
within other communities.
Where's the malice? Over here. Where's the malice over here?
Like, not over here, love. I'm just speaking in general.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'm speaking in general. Like, I've seen a few videos of yours, but I've never seen you, like, just outright, like, go after the jugular, except for, fuck it, Aniva.
Mm. And that's the only one I'll go after the jugular with, because he deserves it. Exactly. That's why
so there's history there, and that's not something I can speak on.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, in general, if Khia, Madison, ATLien, all these other YouTubers as well could find common ground to agree to disagree, not speak on each other's platform, and worry about your own coin.
But
think about how great your blessing could be.
Well, wait a minute. So basically, you're advocating censorship. So nobody should talk about nobody else.
No. If somebody comes for you, I expect you to go back for it. But at the same time, why should they come for you? You're doing your own thing on your own platform.
But T.S. Madison came for me when I was doing my own thing on my own platform, and I was just talking about the Queen's Court like everybody else. So,
right, and I'm not excluding her from that, or him, whichever term you want to use.
Okay.
I'm saying, if she would stay in her lane, and you over there making your bag, why worry about what Michelle doing?
Right. I can agree with that.
You can build a bigger bag if you respect other people.
I can agree with that. And not blocking bags. I can agree with that, and stop blocking bags and flagging channels. And flagging channels.
Why would you come for somebody? If you don't like what somebody's got on their video, if you don't like what they're talking about, if you don't like to report the news, click off.
I can agree with that.
Leave them alone.
That's sensible.
Let them do their own. We would be in such a greater position as people on this earth if we would just keep it moving.
Okay.
If I don't like oranges, I'm not going to mess up every orange in the grocery store just because I like strawberries instead. Like, it's so, to me, and I'm not talking about you, but for me, and the only reason I called in is so I can make sure, I was able to speak to other people. Because, kids what? My kids are out here with me now, and I try to educate them on just because you don't like something, it doesn't give you the right to single out somebody and decide, I'm going to go over here, I'm going to talk trash, I'm going to try to tear down what they're doing. It's not right.
I agree.
And even though I may like TS, I may like Khia, or I may like whoever, I'm not going to support when they're trying to destruct someone else.
Okay.
Because we are a powerful community here in this little YouTube bubble. Look how many people have literally used YouTube as a platform to get millions of dollars or to get on television or whatever their hearts may, desire. And YouTube used to not be, like, so trashy. And, like, I'm looking at, other people like 5A's going after Tracy. Tracy's, upset with Rita. And it's like, y'all, it don't take all that.
We ain't talking about them people. We ain't talking about them. We talking about people that actually have a real platform. I ain't talking about them. Let's move on. You went off.
Okay, well maybe I called into the wrong chat because even small YouTubers I think deserve respect.
Well, they do on their channel, but I wasn't talking about them. We talking about Khia and T.S. Madison. Oh, she hung up. She got mad. Okay. Were we talking about anybody besides Khia and T.S. Madison? Or what did I say? 5140, you are on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Is that my number?
Yes, I guess. You don't know your phone number?
Oh. I didn't hear the number, but hi, Michelle. This is Diamond. How are you?
Hey, Diamond. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm calling. I am one of the trannies.
Okay. Hey, girl.
And I'm calling. And I want to break down the dynamic. Can I break down the dynamic for everybody today?
Please teach us something. Okay. I'm open.
All right. So when it comes, can I curse?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, because I'm old school. Okay. So when it comes to all this gay shit, y'all as the straight folks, y'all respect the dykes before y'all respect the punks, and y'all respect the punks before y'all respect the trannies.
Wait a minute. I would disagree with that. But anyway, go ahead. I'm going to let you keep going. As a straight person, I would disagree with that.
The trannies have always been at the bottom of all this gay shit. Now, when it goes to the Khia and the Madison beef and all of that stuff, the trannies wasn't even touching it. The trannies wasn't involved in it. That was all punks. From the people to the cameras to the going back and forth to deleting the pages, it was one tranny and all punks. But on everybody's on your section sometimes, on not necessarily Madison, well Madison too and Khia, y'all are always reading the trannies, but it was just that one tranny and the rest of the punks. That was starting all that shit between all of y'all.
But how we be reading all the trannies? I be reading that one cross-dresser. I ain't reading all the trannies. I'm reading that one.
I ain't necessarily talking about you, but I'm just saying in general. Okay. Not necessarily you, but just like the
because
the commentators.
It's easy to step on the toes.
I'll be going in on the trannies, and the trannies ain't do shit. We be sitting back, kicking and laughing because
y'all like the trannies ain't got nothing to do with it. We ain't got nothing to do with this. I get it.
We don't got nothing to do with it. It's just the punks and that one tranny, and all the straight folks just keep thinking that we are all as one. We're not. We all gay, but it's 3 different categories: dykes, punks, and trannies.
And how you using all them slurs though? You see what I'm saying? Like
I'm old school because this is how we talk back. Back in the olden days. So that's how we talk.
Okay.
So all of that, these new titty, new pussy getting bitches and stuff like that, they're the ones that are sensitive and don't want you to use tranny and don't say punk and you can't say this and you can't say all of that. We won't talk like that. The same way how y'all talk at home, that's the same way that we talking too. But then my thing is with the punks too. The punks is the ones that's always disrespecting the black woman or woman in general. We don't be disrespecting y'all. We don't need the punks is the ones that's fucking your man and doing your hair and doing your eyebrows and showing you the secrets and want to put Fix-A-Flat in you and mineral oil and peanut butter and all the rest of the shit that they was pumping with back in the day to get a corn. That's the punks. That is not the trannies. Am I going crazy, Michelle?
But the tranny is the one that be getting the Fix-A-Flat and the pumps and so weren't they the ones doing? I'm confused.
No, honey. We was getting it done. Don't get me wrong, but what I'm saying still is that bitches was doing it too. So the same shit that they was putting in them, the same shit that they was getting too.
Right, I know because Kay What's-Her-Face was in that hotel room getting her butt done. I remember.
Right, exactly. So before, now where it's more, the technology and it's more up to date and all of that stuff. Now that people are doing it, the correct way. Everybody was doing that shit. Pumps, trannies, bitches, everybody. You go into the hotel, you laying on the table, get your Fix-A-Flat, cement, peanut butter.
Don't that hurt though? When they put the Fix-A-Flat, don't it burn? What it be doing to your? Don't it hurt? Like, what would make you put Fix-A-Flat in you? Like, knowing it's Fix-A-Flat.
No, okay. When I say that, I'm being funny, but that's how when they were pumping you back in the day. A grimy bitch that was trying to get corn, and that they were running out of silicone. Then that's shit that they was pumping you with to make you feel like you was getting pumped. You get what I'm saying?
Jesus. So wait, look, we all off subject. So what you think? But okay, so I don't even know what to ask. So about this whole situation with the T.S. Madisons and he want to always fight women and the stuff that he be saying. You don't think none of that is wrong?
Okay, now when it comes to her, I don't really know her personally, but I know other bitches that know her, and they say she ain't shit, so I'm gonna go with what my friends say. But at the same time, too, she is a trans woman, so I can't necessarily. I'm gonna say y'all can say what y'all want to say about her, but I wouldn't let nobody put their hands on her if I was around. I do feel like.
But why y'all always? But here, wait, can I stop right there? Why y'all always acting like some woman is trying to beat him up? And the only reason I call him, and you may know this, because the judge said I can, but I'm gonna respect you, Diamond. Don't worry, I'm not gonna misgender you. But I'm just saying, like, why y'all always act like it's some woman running up on him to fight? Like, who running up on him?
Now that I don't get all of that, because I don't know. I ain't nobody.
Like, he the one that's always talking about kicking in doors and fighting, and I got a gun, and I beat a bitch ass, and I fight women and children, and I like, who's running up on him?
But see, you have to understand, like, where all of that comes from. It's a defense mechanism. Just like how being black and what you had to go through back in the day, being black and stuff like that. So it's a defense mechanism because you just never know where the bullshit gonna come from, whether it's gonna come from a bitch, whether it's gonna come from a nigga, you just never know. But it doesn't make it right, and it doesn't make it right at all. But I don't agree with her and the shit with Khia, because what I liked about her and Khia was that it was showing a tranny and a woman side by side, black, and they was roasting and gagging, and it was different to see. It wasn't a punk beside Khia. It was a tranny. You get what I'm saying? It was different because for the audience, how many of y'all can even say that y'all even have a tranny friend? But you got a punk friend, but you got a dyke friend, but you don't got no tranny friend.
I mean, I thought I had one, but I thought I had one. I mean, I was cool with Felicity back in the day, and apparently, she don't like me because I don't like T.S. Madison. So, it is what it is.
But that's the reality of it. Most of y'all have the dyke friends.
I don't have not one that I know of. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, I don't have not one. Like, at the end of the day, straight women don't hang out with gay women on purpose. Like, like, we don't know who they sleep with. You know what I'm saying? But, and so, I don't have not one. That's why I was like, that I know of. Right. So look, I got more gay guy friends than I do, gay girlfriends. Like, again, I don't think I have any gay girlfriends. I got a few female friends that I think are straight, but I ain't in their bedroom. I don't know what they do. So as far as I know, they straight.
But just feel that whether you have friends or you are more open to engaging in being friends or carrying on a conversation with a punk or a dyke. That's what I'm saying. The trainers is always going to be at the bottom of this gay shit. It's always going to be like that.
I don't think so.
Always.
Okay. I don't think so,
And let me send a message out to you punks and you trainers. Let me send a message out to them, too.
Okay.
All this sensitive and gay, or what is it? What they call it now?
Transphobia and homophobia.
Yeah, all of this stuff. That shit gotta stop. Like, y'all need. What pisses me off about the children is that y'all have the motherfucking power. At least you young bitches do. Us old bitches, we are stuck in the older times. We don't give a fuck about rights and getting married and all that shit like that, like y'all do. But y'all have the power to make a difference and make a change. But every time y'all turn around, y'all crying, whining, complaining about some shit that is totally irrelevant. But I don't understand why they are on the, excuse my mouth, but I don't know why y'all ride the bitches more than y'all ride these niggas. Niggas be, what is it, that situation with Chris Brown, he ain't want to perform because the punks was in there. Y'all ain't ride his ass and don't buy his albums and boycott outside.
I say that all the time. They always windmilling on the women and ain't windmilling on no men, not no straight men. They ain't gonna do it.
Exactly. Y'all don't never read them when the niggas goddamn disrespecting the black queens from Love and Hip Hop, the Basketball Wives and everything else. Y'all don't boycott they shit. You going out there buying they shoes and buying they albums and everything else, but y'all be on these bitches' necks. And I don't like that.
I agree.
Me personally, because I don't disrespect black women. My mama's a black woman.
look, people's mamas, people's sisters, everything. That's why I'm like, what is the problem? What did they do to you that you so angry? I'm talking about T.S. Madison, because I just be like, I don't understand. I ain't gonna put that on everybody. And I appreciate your call so much because you're saying exactly what I've been saying.
But I'm a Libra just like her, and I do believe that she has a good heart, but I think that the wrong people are in her head and making her feel and thinking that the things that she's doing is okay. And I felt like even with that Khia beef, you went right on the live telling everybody about y'all, whatever had happened, that wasn't nobody's motherfucking business. That was between you and your homegirl, not you, your homegirl, and America.
Right. And pulling receipts and pulling paperwork and talking about Nicki Minaj sent me an email and all of it. Like, why are you doing that?
And that was some old fuck nigga shit. Like, who the fuck did that? If that girl was your friend, you was supposed to call that bitch up like, look, bitch, I'm sorry about what happened, whatever, whoop-de-whoop, and left it at that.
And the crazy thing is, if he hadn't done that whole video, none of the stuff would have came out about him and that trademark situation, because it was in that video that he said, the only reason I bought the trademark was because some, people were threatening to buy it, and then everybody was like, who, and then we was looking for Justin J. Justin J was the one who said it, but he said it, weeks after he had, T.S. Madison had already got the trademark. So it's like, you lied. You had already got it and then put that girl name on it. So, yeah.
And then with that also, like, even if you did do that, which apparently that's what you did, why you just ain't put that girl name on there? Y'all knew y'all was getting money, making money, so why you just be like, look, sis, I'm going to go ahead and put your name on it. When you get your slice of the pie, then you just break me off.
And that was where the other shade came in at, because, he was putting all the videos on his monetized channel, and Khia didn't have a monetized channel at that time. Remember that? And so he was getting all the money from them hundreds of thousands of views, and Khia had no clue. So apparently, it was some other stuff going on that I had no clue about. You know what I'm saying? But it just all came out.
About too, because I was like, Khia is like me. She old school. She don't know nothing about all this technology and how all this shit work like that. Now, no shade, Miss Madison, she's a businesswoman there. I will give that bitch that. But that was fucked up how whatever that you was doing behind the scenes, and you didn't include your sister that was supposed to be your friend, that was supposed to be somebody that you love.
Right.
And I'm not on nobody's side. I love Khia. I was watching Khia way before the Queen's Court even came into it. This is when she was with P. Weezy.
Me too. Way back in the day. The 4th of July blogs and all that, back on MySpace and all that. I remember. Because I used to blog about Khia. I blogged about Khia and her mugshots. Like, I was blogging.
Right. So, exactly. Now, let me talk to you about something, Michelle, that I was mad with you about, and I might not be mad about it with you no more. Am I talking too much? You're calling?
No. Go ahead. We got. I'm only taking you. You gonna be one of the last.
I was mad with you when you when you read the girl down.
Who I read?
The girl Bobby girl.
Who?
The Bobby Valentino girl.
Oh, Raina Houston, whatever.
Yes, child. You done pulled up. Girl, you ain't had to dig up that girl stuff like that.
I didn't dig it up. It was already out there. How I dig it up?
And that was messy, Michelle. I was judging you off of that.
No, you weren't. How you gonna judge me? And she was out there doing dirt. She was doing dirt. How you gonna judge me?
I'm talking about as far as not the story itself. That was a good story, but I'm talking about like the what is it? The before she was Rima, all of that stuff, and whoever she was as a boy, and all, that was a little too much, Michelle.
Okay, well I apologize to you if you felt some kind of way.
I was just saying that was just a little, but I was just so. You know, I'm from.
It was
Virginia,
just a
but
story at the time. It was just a story. You know, it wasn't like I was trying to step on no toes. And she wasn't really even living her life as a girl 24 hours, like at that time. So I mean, I get it. You know, she was transitioning or whatever, and you know, I get it, and I understand that people feel some kind of way. And now I know better. You know what I mean? But at the time, it was a story. Everybody was talking about, you know, what she did to Bobby Valentino.
I know, but I just felt a certain type of way. That's all.
I'm sorry.
I did, because I was like, not Michelle.
I didn't do it intentionally.
You know, I come to you for all the tea.
Yeah, I didn't do it. I only did it because she was being so messy with the Bobby Valentino situation and sending me PR statement. It was some stuff going on behind the scenes y'all didn't know about either, but she was like really trying to get on by filming Bobby. And I honestly, look, I don't know what Bobby like. I don't. I ain't in that man bedroom. But the way he ran out and stuff, like, he didn't know at that time. I don't know if he knew. Like, you could tell he didn't want to be on camera.
Michelle,
I ain't gonna argue
about this down to y'all too. Let me break this down to y'all. When they be telling y'all all this, oh, I ain't know, motherfucker.
No, but he didn't tell us he didn't know. We saw in the video that he didn't know. He ran out the thing.
No, Michelle. He didn't know that his ass was getting filmed. He didn't know that other bitch was in the closet. That's what he didn't know.
But isn't that wrong? But isn't that still wrong? Because if you're supposed to be living your life as a woman, right? Why are you outing this man for being with you? If you a woman, why?
Yeah, all of that was some hoe ass shit. Don't get me wrong, but what I'm saying is he knew he was going to go see a tranny. He knew he was going to get some dick in his butt or in his mouth or wherever he wanted it at. See,
I don't want to talk about him no more. We ain't talking about him no more. this is not about Bobby.
Okay, so Michelle,
rein it back in.
I think one of the callers had said something about like, oh, well, she got a dick, or why she want a dick? Because back in the day, ladies and gentlemen, when it came to you being on the block and tricking or being around niggas in public and all of that stuff, niggas didn't want to fuck with you if you were wearing the padding. You had to get the injections. The injections is what, you know, made you stand out, which made you exotic, different, and all of that stuff like that. So it was like, once you went to the injections, then you were more profitable, if that makes any sense.
Why is it that the trans community automatically goes to the sex industry though? Like, is that something that is common? You know, instead of like just going to McDonald's or wherever you can get a job. Like, why is that so prevalent? If you don't mind my asking.
Okay, now when it comes to that, see, I skipped that part in life. I indulged in it for a little bit, but it wasn't me. Because, you know, a bitch like me, I got tired of standing on the block in the heat, in cold, waiting for a nigga to pull up on me. Oh, you a nigga. I'm driving off. Well, how much you got? Oh, I only got 20. Oh, I got some cocaine. I don't do drugs. You know, I got tired of all of that shit, so I got out of that real quick. But it just comes with the lifestyle.
That's what I was about to say. Is it just because it's easier? Is it, you know?
It comes with the life. You do have some trainers that work. Like I have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. I actually used to be a PO. Don't tell nobody that. But you know, but I'm all about breaking barriers because I'm one of those type of bitches that don't assume shit about me. I'm going to show you how the fuck I operate. So I'm one of those type of people. I don't live to be the stereotype. I live to show and prove you that I'm better than the stereotype.
Okay.
If that means.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
But all of that comes with the lifestyle. Whether it's the tricking, the ballroom scene, you doing the shows, the pageants, it just all depends on. When it comes to the trainers, you either going to be a regular girl, just a everyday regular going to work, going back and forth out your house. You going to be a tricker, or you going to be a showgirl, which that's when the pageants and the shows. Okay. That's the only three categories you going to fall in being a trainer.
Okay. But how long can you do that though? So when you get 50 or 60, you still gonna be in the shows or tricking? You know what I'm saying? Like, so now you have, you know, transformed and did everything you want to do. Like, what do you do in your old age after that?
I couldn't tell you. I ain't nothing but 38, so I can't say.
Well, I ain't talking about you. I'm just saying in general. I know there's some old trends out there. You know, like,
you know, it's still girls that do shows. You know, shows pay the bills and put money in your pocket and stuff like that. So the shows I really couldn't question, but more so the tricking. I understand what you're saying as far as that, because you can still do a show at 50. I'm sure Beyonce gonna be doing shows at 50.
Okay.
But as far as the tricking part of it, I'm not. I wouldn't want to trick at 50. So, but you know, but then you have some of those girls, even like the real females, and even some guys. Sometimes that's a form of, that's how you eat. You got to suck a little dick to get that money for that hotel room, to pay that room rent for the weed. Or sometimes you might have to goddamn bend over in the parking lot to goddamn get a Wendy's 4 for $4 in your stomach. You know, it be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
But you just, you know, you don't know.
Well, ooh, you done taught me a lot today. We done learned so much from you. I sure appreciate you, and I hope you call back more often, Miss Diamond.
I think I am. I enjoyed myself. I don't usually do shit like this, but I was turned up, and I was like, let me call in here and talk to Michelle.
Yes, call and talk to me. Teach me. And I always say that. Teach me. If y'all feel like I'm stepping on any toes, definitely. I'm open to hearing whatever y'all got to say, because I don't know. I'm not a part of that community. So, you know, when people be like, you offended this person, you offended that person, I'm like, well, teach me. Teach me better. Let me know, like, what I did wrong and what I, you know, had to say, because basically, like, you know, I'm just windmilling at this one person. I ain't trying to fight an entire community. Never. So I definitely appreciate you.
Oh yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's just that it be aggravating me through everybody. Well, not necessarily Madison, but just Khia and not necessarily just the Reeves, because it's like, oh, he this and chicks with deeks and all of this stuff, but y'all just reading all of us, goddammit. Y'all supposed to be reading this one bitch, and y'all just read us.
Y'all just be getting the
it's just us. Not necessarily you, but I'm just saying it just be us. Training this, training that. We ain't did shit. We just sitting here laughing at this shit because the shit funny as fuck.
Right.
The older ones, anyway.
Yeah. So
we laughed at you. We laughed at Snapchat, Josh, whatever the fuck his name is. We laughed at all that shit. That shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah, Josh is hilarious.
However,
Josh said he coming out of retirement now. He coming out of retirement, honey. Look, T.S. Madison then tore up the restraining order too. Hell, we all windmilling now.
Yeah, but I think that was a little too much. That all that police stuff and all that court stuff behind reading on a damn.
Well, for me, honestly and truly, y'all know.
You, but I'm just saying, I thought that was some hoe ass shit. Like, who's gonna do all of that?
Yeah, I thought it was some hoe ass
like,
shit
who got
too.
time to be sitting in court and got to be sitting in there with no phone and all that other bullshit?
And pretending to take pictures of people and do it all. It was so weird. But yeah, it was crazy. Well, thank you so much, Miss Diamond. I have one more call to take, and I'm going to shut this live out. I've been on for 2 whole hours talking about this. Ooh, I did not mean to.
I enjoyed your company tonight.
And I enjoyed you. I can't wait to talk to you again.
Okay.
All right.
We'll make that a date.
All right, yes. Bye, Miss Diamond.
Yeah.
Bye. Y'all, I like Miss Diamond. That's my new best friend. Hold on, we got an anonymous call. Let's hope it's not a troll. Hello, anonymous, you're on the line.
You got Madison over your mouth, fat bitch.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
I hope you feel better about your life. I hope you feel better about your life for calling me a fat bitch. My life, I just feel so bad. I'm going home and cry now that you done got through. But anyway, you guys, yes, put your aliens in the air. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. It was wonderful. This was a very informative live. I just want people to stop blocking bags. Stop flagging channels. Ain't nobody your enemy, Mr. Man Hands. We done said this 1,000 times. There ain't nobody trying to fight you. Ain't nobody trying to do, like, just leave people alone. Like, dude, like, lying about people, talking about people trying to go past your house. Ain't nobody coming out to Kanye's child. Who got gas money to do all that? Do you know how much gas is? Premium gas is on a Porsche. And my Jeep, my Jeep don't go out of 285 either. But that's a whole nother story. But anyway, I digress. John Humphrey, you missed the live, child. Go ahead and rewind. It was litty. Shout out to the squad. Shout out to the Look, I was going on Patreon, but it's damn near 1 o'clock now. And look, my Patreon members be like, "Damn, why you go live so late?" I apologize. I am not gonna do it today. I'm gonna go live like in the afternoon tomorrow, and y'all need to hold me to that. Somebody hold me to it. I'm gonna go live while I'm blogging tomorrow from the office. Shout out Princess AG for holding it down. Thank you, Princess AG, for putting my links in there. Thank you so much. I'm gonna make you look, Princess AG, if you don't mind, I'm gonna make you a mod next time. I didn't really want no mod in here. Hold on, let me see if I can do it. Bam. Say something, Princess AG. Princess AG is a huge supporter. Definitely go to her channel and support. Shout out to Mr. Debonair. You said you need a reduction on your pay. What for what? Mr. Debonair, that hurt my feelings. The Patreons are not out, so now y'all protesting. Put on one. Y'all want me to go on Patreon for real? It's gonna be like 5 of us in there. Y'all, what y'all want to do? A hangout or a regular? I go over there. I'm crunk right now. What you think, Princess AG? You think I should go over to the Patreon? What you think, Just Lovely? You need to be asleep. Y'all need to be asleep. Don't y'all gotta get up in the morning? Don't y'all gotta get up in the morning? I gotta put my mask on my face. Y'all know they be talking about I got open pores and stuff. Shoot. Let me see. I got 3 people want to go. It's just gonna be me and y'all. I go in for like 10 minutes. You said no. Let me see. I got too many ones. That means I'm gonna have to go through. Damn it. Thank you, Tammy Crawford. Thank you. Good night, Tanya, Primetime TV. Go check out Tanya's Primetime TV media review. Shout out to Tanya. She just hit over 1,000 subs, I think. Didn't you? Shout out to Tanya. We growing, honey. The squad be growing. They be getting in, getting monetized and stuff. And don't let nobody think I don't care about smaller YouTubers. That's all I care about. That's all we be talking about over on the Patreon. But y'all wouldn't know that because y'all aren't members of the Patreon. We be sharing blog tips and everything else. It's patreon.com. iamATLien. Guess I'll head over there in about 10 minutes. Good night, T90. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already liked this video, I know I got a lot of thumbs down, but like it anyway. Subscribe to the channel. Visit straightfromtheA.com. I appreciate y'all for hearing me out. I appreciate all of the callers tonight. They were great. I appreciate the super chats. I appreciate everyone who tuned in. Look at Just Lovely. Yeah, shout out to Just Lovely. We supposed to be going to the hot dog factory. Just Lovely did a whatchamacallit with me, challenge. So yeah, go check out the challenge over on Just Lovely's channel. Yes, Tammy. Good night, Monica G. All right, I'm out. I'll see y'all over on the Patreon.